Okay, we're going to go over some of the tactical applications for the pipeline map. First off, when we're playing conflict, you need to know that this side over here, the south side, is the bow dart side. And opposite of that, you have the north, which is the ghost side. So everything to the north side of the pipeline will be referred to as ghost balcony. We have the gate. We have the tank. Let me grab this object.
Securing the cache.
So that I can defend it, so we can go over defense positions.
Resupply available. We control the objective.
Okay,
Good work.
my character is a bow dart character, so when, well, I don't have to defend, but we're going to go over this anyway. This is real important. When the objective is right here, this is one of the hardest objectives there is to defend. To even get. It's real hard to get. So when we are on bow dart and we're right here, we're going to have to set up a defensive line right down this pipeline. So we're going to need people watching all three entry points is going to be our safe bet. The ghosts have 3 points of entry. They have entry point 1, entry point 2, which entry point 2 has an upper and a lower. And then we have entry point 3, which is down here. So when the objective is right here, like I said, and it's right here, we're going to need people covering all three entry points, because of this objective being out in the open. It's real hard not only to defend, but it's real hard just to hack. So our best bet is going to be to keep them in their spawn during that objective point. So we say, you know, Dreg might say, you know, Eagle, go cover, go spawn point 1, or go cover spawn point 2, and then, you know, depending on what he sees on the battlefield, he might tell you to pick one cover or another. That really all is up to what's going on in the battle. But we know for sure that you need to look when you're after you die and you're running up. If you have to long walk, try to see which ones your teammates are covering. If there's 2 people down there on the end, 2 people in the middle, and then you got one guy running back not doing nothing, that means this spawn point right here is open. So somebody needs to come cover this entry point. Okay, so we went over the, okay, that's what we're going to do for the objective when it's in the middle. When the objective is right here and we are bow dart, after it's hacked, we're going to need, we're going to definitely need somebody right here. Somebody needs to get right here. Okay, because this objective is in the ghost spawn, and when we're on bow dart, we're going to need somebody right here. We're also going to need somebody back here, somebody right in this area. This job could be done by one person, but it might be better for 2 people.
We're out of time. Reporting objective.
When the objective is down here, another really good spot to get in is right here. But that's only when you're when you're a ghost. If you're bow dart, this is a horrible place to get. Unless, you know, maybe you lay down, you might can, you know, cover right there. But, you know, without having cover, you won't last long. But when you're ghost, you don't have to worry about anybody coming out of this alley. So getting right here is a real good spot. People don't expect somebody to be sitting here when they come around one of the corners. Okay. The biggest thing in squad matches is having the knowledge of knowing where your enemy's going to be coming from. That's a very big deal. This area up here, since that over there is ghost sniper position or ghost balcony, that is bow dart balcony. Okay, this one over here only has one staircase, but this one over here, as you know, has 3 staircases. So we're going to call this one over here truck side staircase or truck staircase. You just have to make sure when you're trying to tell your teammates about this side that you differentiate between what staircase it is, because this one over here, is the big staircase. We could call it the big staircase, or and then maybe we could call front and back little staircase. Okay, back to the objective. Okay, over here, when our objective is up here, this balcony, since it's kind of in the middle, we will call this tanker alley. Tanker balcony, or middle balcony. You just have to make sure that people know what you're talking about.
Securing the coast now.
When you say it. The biggest part of clan operations is communication. Okay, I don't know if I'll have to defend this one or not. Yeah, resupply. So we're going to have to defend this one.
Resupply is available.
Another big thing is when we have to defend, you have to know where your enemies are going to be coming from. Because if I am bow dart and I'm trying to defend it,
supply catch is secure.
Looking this way, which I know sometimes it's going to matter, but for the most part, it's going to be totally irrelevant if you're looking this way, because the enemies are coming from this way.
We have identified the active sensor.
You need to know where, and who and where is coming from what direction. But when the objective is up there, we're going to need one person to stay up there. Another good place when we're on the bow dart side is we're going to have somebody right here. You have to watch your back over here because the enemy could flank you right here. If they get on the balcony, that's bad news. So we need somebody. We need our line. When Drake says, get me a line up. If our defensive point is up on the middle balcony, and he says, get me a line up, since we're bow dart, our line is going to be this way and this way. So we need people spread out all across that line. We're going to need somebody. We're definitely going to need somebody over here. We call this the silo. Or the oil tank. Now we'll just call it the silo because it looks like a silo. Forgive all the ums. I'm just kind of doing this off on the fly. So please be patient with me. Okay, again, still we're pretending like our spawn point is up here on the middle balcony. We need somebody over here. We need somebody watching this way for enemies. If we were Ghost, these defensive lines all depend on if we're Ghost or Bow Dart. All of our lines, you're going to be facing this way when we're Bow Dart. When it's Ghost, everything I'm saying, you just turn it around and you face this way. You have to be prepared for flanks, but for the most part, if we work our team and make a line all the way across the map and keep the enemies on the other side of the line, we will be victorious every time. Let's check out this objective point. When the objective is right here, a big thing, after you come give your confidence boost, try to get away from this is a place people like to throw grenades. And one thing we don't want to happen is one grenade
take out 4 or 5 of us. You do not have to stay there for the confidence boost. Once you get the points for it, it stays. So after you give the confidence boost, you can move. And when the objective is back there, we of course need somebody back there, but we really need to try and hold down this point right here. You have to be careful, but if the enemy stacks up right here, we're going to need a couple people to keep them from ramming through. So we need one person back there, one person right here, maybe somebody right here. That's 3 people, and the other 3 people need to be making sure that we don't get flanked. We're going to need somebody right here, and then we're going to need somebody back around this way. The exact spot where you dig in at is not really the big issue. The main issue I'm trying to get across is that when we are defending, and Drek says, give me a line, that you look and see where your teammates are positioning, and then you fill in where you're needed. We don't need to have everybody in the same spot. That's right for a flanking. Getting flanked can just one time can lose us the game if somebody flanks us and kills 2 or 3 people at one time.
EMP is fully charged. Activating. The enemy was
you know what I'm saying?
Not yet.
After I get with Dreg, we might work on some specific positions, but there will be more videos to come. This is my first one. I just wanted to see how this works. So I hope y'all stick around for better videos.